All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for
Season 2, Episode 3.
All right. So,
Cecil.
Yeah, Cecil is...
What are you up to?
Well, he's doing his scheming thing.
Yeah.
He's like, all right, get that to the boys. We gotta have an anti-invincible weapon just in case.
Yep.
Donald's, becoming self-aware, and nope,
Right.
you're just seeing things, buddy.
I can't believe they
No
would
questions.
do Donald 1.0's sacrifice dirty like that.
What a
To just
legend,
have-
having his spine basically ripped out by
Yeah,
an
and to salute
Omni-Man.
and be like, it's been an honor, sir.
Boom!
You know, as he blows the whole house up. And then
What a legend.
and then just another Donald comes in that doesn't even know that Donald existed.
I also like
messed
the
up.
idea, potentially, that this is also a sign that Cecil has already made some kind of deal with Angstrom Levy. And it's
Possibly.
like, I need a Donald from another dimension. I'll
Sure.
handle the memory issues and stuff like
Right,
that.
because that's what we hope it is. Because if it's cloning technology, things can get weird in a different way. But Cecil is smart enough to not clone Invincible because he's not dumb.
No.
He's
that
not
would-
gonna do
That
that.
would be really bad.
That yeah,
Right, which is probably why he hasn't done anything
right.
like that.
Which I love is just like a writing thing. It's like, couldn't that be a problem? Yes, which is why he doesn't do it.
He's smart.
He's
yeah.
a smart person.
like we've watched The Boys, we've
Right.
watched
Like-
like enough comics. You don't clone the strongest being in
the person that you're already
the
having
world.
a problem with. It's like
No, you figure out the one,
Right.
you focus, you lock in,
yep.
you get shit done.
It just by comparison, it makes all those other like movies and shows and stuff where it's like, oh, this time it'll be fine, it'll be different this time.
We'll clone the,
You know?
God, the amount of bad Star Wars fan fiction that was just they cloned Luke Skywalker.
Yeah.
They cloned the Emperor. Oh wait, that's not
Clones
fan
fix
fiction
everything.
anymore,
Hey, somehow Palpatine returned.
Yeah, exactly. But Mark's dealing with the mental, emotional kind of trauma of this whole situation. Better than expected. Already
Yes.
one episode, or 2 episodes now into the second season. And it's really now Debbie that's the one that's feeling the biggest part of this in a more upfront way. And I think
Right.
it's because she's alone most of the time. She doesn't
Yeah.
have a connection basically to lean on here. And while Mark is often alone as well, he can kind of lose himself in the work of things.
And also has his friends that maybe have similar-ish situations, whereas Debbie, she feels like she has to be strong for Mark, and that's why I
Right.
get excited when the two of them lean on each other,
Right.
because that's what you got to do. That's
Yeah.
how you'll get through this.
But, things family-wise aren't good for other families either. We got
Nope.
Adam Eve.
Yeah.
That's fun.
And
That's great.
turns out, when you just build a big park in a place that's just a random spot, yeah, maybe there's a reason zoning exists, as boring and red tapey as it is.
Yeah, I do love the civilian life matter, kind of like perspective situation that they've got with basically the super heroes kind of needed to grapple with, is that like, hey, you guys got to be careful. You are little mini gods running around, and so
Right.
it feels apropos given the situation that Mark's in, and where he feels the burden of being this also kind of mini god, if you will, in
Right.
terms of his strength, that he's fearing fighting, and he's fearing actually like putting himself into that situation where he could become his dad. And
Yep.
so the other characters are dealing it with their own ways as well. So hopefully that keeps progressively, getting explored. But y'all, without further ado, let's get into this.
I guess this is it. Time to push my baby bird out of the nest.
Yeah,
Right, she's gonna have to deal with an empty house.
empty
Be
nesting.
home in like
Yeah.
5 minutes if you need me.
That's true.
I'll be fine.
That's true. That's
Anger
very
is a
sweet,
part
Mark.
Of it. Part of the grieving.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I promised myself I wouldn't cry. Oh, this past year's just been so...
tough.
Yeah. But college is a fresh start.
It really can be. It's a whole new circle of people.
My...
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
I love you, Mom.
I remember being 18.
Yeah.
And don't do drugs.
Yeah, how would that...
You do not
How
need
would
to
that
find
work?
out.
Yeah,
That's fair.
That's
a
a very-
tripping Superman would be terrifying.
Going fast would probably be the best, though, if you're, like, high. You just fly.
Whoa.
You just float up in the sky like this. You're
Yeah.
like, oh my god. Ugh.
Yeah.
That's cool. So it's like Morse code.
1 second, please. Shh, okay, just let me take this call. Okay, sorry.
I got your card from my friend Olga.
No last names, Debbie, but Olga told me about you. I've been expecting your call.
Oh,
Okay.
cool. Nice anonymity and stuff. Okay.
What are we, 12?
They're
Does that
roommates.
look
Let's
crooked to
go.
you?
They tilted at the same time. Yeah.
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 Help me out here, Mark.
Just
you
barely.
already have a girlfriend and you're a superhero. I, on the other hand, am single and have no superpowers, and thus actually have to attempt game.
Game.
Maybe it'll just make you look better by comparison.
Wait. That's true.
Yeah.
The border.
Right.
Excellent point.
Yes.
Yeah.
See this?
Not happening.
It's a sock.
Yep.
And
Yep.
when it's on the door handle,
Ah,
so,
yes.
it means go eat a taco or fly to Spain or do whatever you have to do.
Right,
But
right,
don't
right.
come in until the sock is gone, and I will do the same for you.
Hi, there's some stuff out here. Does it belong to you guys?
Toys.
They're collectibles.
Oh no.
Yeah. It might be time to put them in storage or something. No, you don't have to
Hey!
throw them away. Oh. Oh.
And
David.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know what I was thinking.
There we
Alright.
go. There we go.
Who has sex on the first day of college?
I don't know, Mark. Lots of people probably.
That's amazing. That was a good cut.
Us, for example.
Us?
Oh.
My roommate doesn't arrive until tomorrow, so
Hey.
Oh, okay, I mean, yeah, like,
Oh, he's
I mean, we could.
scared of like
Well,
like maybe
Like-
hurting her or something.
I feel like this isn't gonna be.
okay, good to have those.
I feel like the boys isn't gonna be the kind of vibe of what happens here. You know, of like accidentally killing her or something. But
No, totally.
You don't have like super sperm or something, do you?
Seems normal. Not that I would, I think it's fine.
We'll find out.
Yeah. Right.
And you wouldn't accidentally crush me or something?
Yeah.
Like, if you get excited,
I
Right.
would never, that's not like a thing I would do.
we'll
I'll
try
be on-
with me on top.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Turn off the lights first.
Wow.
Superpowers, baby.
Nice.
Don't call me baby.
Ooh. I like it.
Yeah. Okay.
Talking about like what's the ways they like to.
Yeah.
Dear audience, perhaps it's time to give Amber and Mark some privacy
Wow.
and turn our attention
Wow.
to the stars. And a story that began generations ago. This missive, this machination.
What?
Wait.
Planet Europa, a peaceful
Okay.
and thriving
Wait.
world. The Unopans had achieved harmony
Unope?
with nature.
Oh.
Hey.
Oh. Okay. Seth Rogen time. Let's
Yeah.
go.
Changed in the blink of an eye.
Oh my
Like a
god.
plague of unequal potency, a dark force invaded
Yeah.
Unova. The
Jeez.
Unopans that died never knew who their conquerors were. The ones that lived quickly learned the name Viltrumite. The Unopan spirit was unbroken. Biding their time for decades, they waited for a moment of weakness and rebelled.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah. Get some dope ass weapons and just.
They still underestimated their oppressors.
Yeah.
Damn.
Okay.
Mark and Amber should have sex more often. I want to learn more lore about this world.
Some Unopans were able to escape, abandoning their home for the stars and
Cool.
the promise of a new life. Within a generation, they started breeding camps on various Unopan outposts to rebuild their population, caught some very powerful galactic attention. Thetis, the leader of the coalition of planets,
Whoa, we're getting
invited
big
the
stuff
exiled
here.
planet Telestria to join their ranks.
You have our deepest sympathies, Marvin of Unop,
Whoa. Optimus Prime.
Yeah.
and we stand united against it.
Dang, we're getting galactic here.
Yeah.
Happen to stop them. If you wish to help, we would be happy to join your coalition.
Dang, lion guy looks dope.
Breeding camps were also a genetic enhancement program. Breed a soldier that could defeat a Viltrumite in combat.
Yeah.
Hence
so-
Alan
the
actually
results
being
were-
able to.
Not promising.
Yeah.
Until Alan.
Yeah.
First and only success. From the day he was born, Alan was trained to be the greatest
love it.
fighter the universe had ever known.
Problem is he laughs like this.
But while stronger than most of the universe,
Yeah.
Alan still couldn't match even a single Viltrumite in combat. The program was
Jeez.
considered a failure. Alan was made a planetary evaluation officer and sent to discover any being able to defeat him in hope of finding an ally strong enough to withstand a Viltrumite. Alan was supposed to be keeping tabs on the planet Urath and accidentally went to Earth instead, led him to Mark Grayson, sympathetic to the Coalition cause. Because sometimes to change the entire universe, you have to be...
Yes. Oh my
alien.
god.
Oh my god.
Incredible.
This episode is starting off just so strong. This is fun. This is his story.
Yeah.
Home sweet home.
Alan bears a rare and valuable gift for the Coalition.
Oh.
Hope.
Yeah, so this is after meeting up with them.
Hello to you too. Here you go.
His guy's in the chair, you know.
Yeah.
You found the right planet this time.
Yes, I found the right planet.
Most of our agents don't make so many astronavigational mistakes.
Listen, Sparky, is it still a mistake if it ends up saving the universe?
Yes.
The Viltrumites hit Acreon while you were gone.
Oh, they're just constantly expanding. Damn.
Other planets we were talking to cut all communications. We need more allies, and they're making it very difficult.
Because they're winning.
And good thing I found us one.
Did you warn the Earth Champion that a Viltrumite lives among his people?
But it turns out he's a Viltrumite too. His name is Mark, and he's only half Viltrumite. He is not like them. He didn't even know what a Viltrumite was until recently. No one told him, I guess. When he got his powers, all he wanted to do was help other humans. Father decided it was time to conquer the planet, so they got in a fight about it.
Yeah.
Viltrumite against Viltrumite.
Yep, that's big news.
That has not happened since the Great Purge.
His dad left. Left the planet. Disappeared completely.
Right. Right.
He just wants to protect his world.
And conquer others.
Stop! That is not his deal. He's a good guy.
So far.
Have you guys been listening at all? For years, we've been searching for a hole in the Viltrumite's armor.
Right.
This could be it.
Alan is right. Viltrumites never abandon their missions. Yet one has. Viltrumites do not battle each other.
This one has.
A son defies his father.
Right.
These are weaknesses.
Yeah.
You have done well, Alan, and given us much to discuss.
Thank you, Great Thetis. I'm honored to serve. They have no idea what this means. If there are other Viltrumite kids out there, maybe we can turn them against their parents too.
They breeding with other races. I thought Viltrumites believed in racial purity.
Oh.
Omni-Man messed up?
Yeah.
A word?
Of course. Wise Thetis.
I find it convenient and somewhat alarming that Acreon was hit so soon after joining the Coalition. The Viltrumites had knowledge from inside the Council.
Oh.
Me to discover if someone's betrayed us.
You continue to prove yourself the Coalition's most valuable asset.
If there's a mole, I'll find them.
Curious. We didn't really meet enough characters there to kind of get fully into this kind of a plot, you know? But maybe this will be another plot that goes along concurrently once Mark gets into the galactic side of things. Oh!
Hey,
cat
George.
dog
Hey,
thing.
little buddy. Did you miss me?
Cat, vulture, cyclops thing.
Yes, you did. You did miss your daddy, didn't you? Shh.
Oh.
Oh.
Huh?
Did you miss me?
I missed you.
Yeah, how much?
The most. Or like 10 times that amount.
Let's see if that's true.
Oh, goodness. Tentacles. Perhaps now would be a good time to return to Earth as they begin their studies at the prestigious Upstate University.
This is so goofy.
Oh,
no.
I see. No, let's not do that then.
God damn it.
Well, Here we find the Unopan field.
Incredible.
He has one large eye in the center of his head. That doesn't stop him from having all manner of household adventures.
Oh my
The
god.
tentacle
Double
noises.
buttholes. Double buttholes.
Yeah.
Oh man, I have been dying for this.
I don't know how you eat Canslock. It's disgusting.
He doesn't think so.
Your food is eating other food.
Hmm.
While you eat the food.
That's...
Yep, it's a big galaxy, I guess.
Yeah. Now, going by James Bond rules, she would be the mole.
There's hundreds of planets that look exactly like it.
Sure, but only one has you.
Aww,
Wow.
cheesy.
Very cheesy.
Hey, what did Thetis want to talk about after the council?
Oh yeah, what was that about? Yeah.
Look, I'm not really supposed to, Okay, fine. Thetis thinks there's a mole, and I am supposed to...
Whoa. Oh shit. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
The soundless
and there's two of them
and stuff. Yep.
Three.
You
Okay.
know, Ren. Answer our questions, and we will consider sparing your life.
Isn't it kill first, ask questions, never?
Oh god, that one has a weapon too.
Yeah. Oh god.
Are you certain he sired an heir?
Who told you that? I mean it. I'd really like to know.
Yeah. There's a whole lot of people out there that could be dead.
Where's the father now?
I know where he is.
Which one was he again? You Biclops all kind of look the same.
Wow. Shit.
Oh, this is a hero right here. He's just doing what he can.
Holy shit.
God.
He's just actually gonna die.
Yeah.
Heroes look better with a smile.
God. No. I was so excited to get back to have him as just
Yeah,
a goofy
and he's
friend.
just... That's it.
Yep.
Because he's not invincible.
Nope. No way. Can he regenerate?
I don't believe it.
Yeah. He's recovering.
Holy shit.
He's not dead.
Great Thetis.
How is he?
Alive. For now.
But that is cause for celebration. Underestimate the Unopan will to survive.
Yeah, because they probably didn't realize that he was like a special one.
Yeah.
To come here, attack Alan at home. The Viltrumites must know we've discovered something that scares them.
And we will exploit it. You should get some rest.
So the Viltrumites are looking for Nolan.
Right.
That's probably why.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, because if this is causing them to freak out, how much more so for the Viltrumites?
So they're probably not as much worried about Mark as they are worried about Mark and Nolan.
No way.
Are you kidding me?
No way.
You piece of garbage! What?
Forgive me, Alan.
What?
Okay.
Oh, that's so cool. It's like a half episode credits bit there.
Uh-huh.
Just to end his story.
Holy shit.
2 more.
I love the idea of a duplicate needing to work out. Because
Right.
then it's like...
Because it's like the base one or whatever.
Right.
The other ones don't have to.
Exactly.
Are we gonna talk about this? Or is it just gonna be awkward forever?
The second one?
Yeah.
God, why do you have to be so immature?
Like, he is immature, but...
With the immortal.
That's what you think happened? Even if that was true, you were cheating on Eve with me first.
Okay, but
Yeah.
worked out in your favor.
What?
The Immortal's like 2,000 years old, you know.
But if you add up the amount of time my duplicates and I have lived, we are probably the same age.
Okay, so I'm too young for you.
No, Rex. You're just an asshole.
Well, how is that new?
The Immortal is too. Let's be real.
Come on, Kate. Talk to me. What is this about?
You really want to know, Rex? The Immortal's the only person I've ever met who's died as many times as I have.
Oh.
Maybe you don't understand that?
We've talked about
but
it.
But it means something.
Oh.
Shit.
He gets it.
He gets it. Yeah. They've talked about the heavy stuff. You can't handle heavy stuff, Rex.
Rex doesn't.
Yep.
I get that you shouldn't be eavesdropping. So please, fuck off already. At least I'm not a cheater.
But you literally...
You were! You were!
It was before.
Oh my god.
Oh, hello,
Hello.
chums.
Yes.
I'd like to run while remaining in a stationary location. Is that cool beans?
Cool beans! Cool beans!
I'll just be over there, in a stationary location.
Yes.
Fantastic.
This has been about as much fun as eating a light bulb.
Meanwhile,
I can't.
Meditating and seeing what parts of his brain light up or something.
Or something, yeah.
Mozart? What's all this?
Oh!
Is that a brain? Is that your
Kinda, yeah. It's my CPU.
Yes. I was less than satisfied with my performance against the giant.
Sucks actually feeling fear, doesn't it?
Oh.
I set up this visual feedback system so I could practice controlling my fear response via meditation and active thought.
Are you sure that's a good idea? People feel fear for a reason.
They do,
and
yeah.
It's usually a good reason.
Fear is an extraneous emotion that serves no real purpose for someone like me.
I guess you'll find out the hard way. Have fun next time you fall off a cliff or something.
Well, there's a difference between not having fear and not being controlled by it.
Well, right, but I think a lot of people would take the immediate kind of thing of having no fear at all versus being controlled by fear.
Oh, absolutely.
Fear hasn't just made me useless in battle, it's prevented me from doing something else I've wanted to do for quite some time.
Wait!
Will you go to a movie with me?
Yeah!
Movie? Sure.
Yeah, yeah.
Ruby. I'll go to a movie with you.
To him, it was the biggest day of his life. To her, it was a Tuesday.
When the thought of her takes me by surprise in the middle of the day, it's like I'm falling.
Oh, yeah.
I try to grab on.
Spouses of superheroes. I was going to say it's SOS, but...
It's terrifying.
Yeah.
And exhausting. And I still miss her so much.
Oh.
Right, because a lot of them would die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Carol? Hi, you must be Debbie. I am so sorry about the other day. My 3-month-old has the worst colic right now.
My son, he was such a fussy baby.
How old is he now?
18.
Practically a man. So, ground rules. That different from other support groups, except
Right.
we're even more strict when it comes to identity. You aren't required to share till you're ready, but that's why we're all sacrificing a Tuesday night, so might as well make the most of it. Have a seat. All right, everybody, who's up?
Hi, I'm Lucinda.
Hi, Lucinda.
Well, this is good. Get to hear
Okay.
other people's stories, too.
Yeah.
Oh, just, yeah, like...
I didn't say much at my first meeting either.
Yeah.
It took me almost a month to talk to anybody. Now they can't shut me up.
Yeah.
Sorry. I can leave you alone.
I dropped my son off at college today.
Empty house?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay. I totally get it. Don't take this the wrong way, but there's a bar down the street some of us like to go to after group. I just figured since it seems like neither of us wants to go home, but no pressure, of course.
Yeah.
Sure. I could use a drink.
Never?
Of course I've watched films, but no, I've never attended one.
A werewolf movie. Perfect.
Right, perfect, yep.
Important things to do.
And vampires.
wouldn't have fit before.
Someday you'll have to tell me all about your childhood.
Oh, we're already seeing a horror movie tonight.
Damn.
Hey, you wanted to test your fear response.
That's true. That's true.
2 tickets for Midnight Slaughter?
That's rated R.
And?
You need your parents to buy you R-rated tickets.
Yeah, she's gonna go transform.
How does a parent's presence change a film's suitability for the underage?
It changes it in that I don't get fired for selling you a ticket.
Hey, they're my kids. They can see the movie.
Nice, nice.
What? You want to do a DNA test now?
All right.
The audacity. $10 for 2 tickets?
If this is your first movie,
Yeah.
what other normal stuff haven't you done?
Right, right. Have a burger? Hey! Oh my god!
This is supposed to be appetizing?
This is the guy who used to eat food through his butt.
That's not how it entered through my...
Anyways.
It's not bad.
I know these aren't good for me, but...
I can't stop eating them.
Burger and fries is one of the greatest pleasures in life.
Yes, I'm discovering that. Let me get you some more. Waiter, more fries, please.
Waiter?
There's no waiters in Burger Mart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not how this works.
That's not how we do things here.
Did you move after your partner passed away?
I moved the furniture. Couldn't afford to relocate. You?
Yeah.
I stayed for my son, but now? I don't know. Problem is, where would I go? So much of it still feels connected to him. When we wanted Indian food, we go to India.
Sounds like you two had a pretty amazing life together.
We did.
Yeah.
You can still be angry. That's okay. God knows I am.
It's good to talk with someone who understands.
Yep.
I wish I could tell you it gets easier, but Alana's been gone nearly a year, and I still reach across the bed for her.
Alana? You mean...
Yeah. She was the green ghost.
Shit.
Guess I just broke rule number 1 of SOS.
Shit.
Not that it matters now, since she got murdered by that alien psychopath.
Yep. I was gonna say.
I need to use the restroom.
Are you okay?
No, I'll be right back.
Nope. Yep. I knew it. Once they showed the previously, with him like killing a Guardian of the Globe, and I was like, oh no.
Yep.
Oh my god, you had sex with Amber! How was it? I want all the details. No, we're roommates now. This is what roommates talk about.
Yeah.
Okay, well, what about you? How was Mr. Is this your stuff?
What?
That hot guy from earlier. I came back and you had the sock on the door.
Ugh, I wish. I must have forgotten to take it off after my demonstration.
Oh my god.
He and I,
yeah.
Super flattered. Kinda still screwed up about what happened to Rick. I always imagined we'd be here at Upstate together.
Yeah.
Should be released in a month or so.
I know.
So many people's like stuff connected to all this pain and no.
Hey, I bet that's somebody ready for round 2.
Mark Grayson.
What? It's for you.
It's for you.
What? Is it Brain Guy?
Mark Grayson.
Wait.
I need your help.
What? What is going on?
Who are you?
Why, it is I, Seance Dog. That's me.
Shut the door! Shut the door!
Mark! I come with an important...
He's a comic book character.
In your dimension, yes.
Oh!
Myriad other worlds where dogs and magic are as real as the air you breathe.
Oh!
Hey, whatever you're doing, don't.
I come because... Wait!
Oh! Whoa! Careful.
Who are you and what do you want?
Yeah. Yeah, it's some kind of illusion.
I'm sorry. My disguise was meant to disarm you. The journey to your world has taken me most of my life.
Oh.
My name is Nualza.
Okay.
I am from the planet Thraxa. My
Okay.
people sent me to plead for your help.
Dang.
Okay.
Rumors of the one they call Invincible have spread like wildfire. Your speed, your strength.
You beat a Viltrumite.
Right.
Oh.
I just got to college, man. I haven't even had my first day of classes yet.
Are you kidding me, Mark? How many bug people are in danger.
All of them.
Don't worry about your classes. I'll cover for you somehow.
Why do you care so much?
But, like, how is he supposed to get there?
Because last time you didn't want to help someone, we both regretted it.
We believe in you, Mark Grayson.
I don't like this.
Are they just regular meteor showers, or?
The Guardians can keep an eye on things while I'm gone. I won't be more than a few weeks, a month, tops.
Yeah, we just made planes with amber for tomorrow night, you know?
Look, a lot of people died because of me, Cecil. This is a chance to save lives.
And this is an order. Do not go.
Sorry.
I need to listen to myself before I listen to you.
Your father felt the same way.
Playing that card, really?
Well, I'll check in when I get back.
Fucking kid.
When I'm in this outfit, I'm invincible. You have to call me Invincible. It's like a secret identity.
Of course. Invincible.
We need to make a quick stop first.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, let Amber know.
Hey, you. How's it going?
Hey, come to your window.
Mark?
I have to go away for a few weeks.
Right now?
A lot of people are gonna die if I don't, but
No, stop. Don't apologize. Never apologize for saving lives. This is the deal, and I'm good with it. Go.
Cool. Awesome. Good job, Amber.
Thanks.
Ugh. I mean, yeah, you see a spaceship.
Yeah.
You're suddenly like, whoa,
Can you tell my mom, please?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Be careful.
Always. Amber,
Yeah?
I love you.
Oh. I hope you have hyperspace on this thing. Like,
yeah.
This is gonna take a long time.
Hey, how long until we get to Thraxa?
Approximately 6 of your Earth days.
That's actually
sucks.
That's really good. Couple
Actually not
galaxies
bad.
away. Like,
Debbie, did I say something wrong?
I'm sorry. Tonight's been a little much.
I get it.
I haven't talked to anyone about any of this, except my son. And that probably makes me a bad parent on top.
Oh.
It takes time to heal.
I can't heal because my husband's not dead. He's just gone. Because he murdered Alana and the other Guardians and almost killed my son, too.
Yeah.
Your husband's Omni-Man.
I thought he was Nolan Grayson, but that wasn't true. The last 20 years of my life have been a lie.
Ugh.
I wish he was dead. I wish I could grieve and move on, but I can't. I can't.
I wish he was dead too. But not for your sake. You shouldn't come back to the group. Wouldn't be a safe space with you there.
fuck.
I didn't know who he was.
You should have.
That's
All right,
devastating.
So here's what you do. You call, you let them know that he first did the whole,
He
personal
broke the
identities
rule.
thing.
He broke the rule. Yep.
And then he's gone.
Yep, that's true. That's true. He would be gone. Yep.
Invincible? Huh. We're here.
Whoa.
Okay, cool place.
I'm half expecting I did it! I brought the Viltrumite here!
Right.
Now please don't kill all of our people on this planet, Viltrumites, you know?
Oh, don't mind them. Come. The Monarch wants to meet you at once.
What exactly about this planet needs
Yeah,
saving?
the monarchs of
What are
Viltrumite.
meteors?
Meteors? What meteors?
Yep.
Yep.
The ones that are killing billions?
You know, it must be a touch of dementia. We age much quicker than you humans, you know. The Monarch will explain all.
But it took all your life to get here.
Yeah. Monarch's 100% of Viltrumite.
Yep.
Invincible of Earth.
Oh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Ah, shit.
They're bothering
Hello,
to
son.
walk. Oh, fuck.
No way!
It's been a while.
No way!
Oh.
Dad?
Oh, I love it!
That's
I love
great.
it!
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no!
Okay.
Oh, no! Oh, no! Wait.
Cool. So he's hiding out here because he can't go back to the Viltrumites because he abandoned his mission.
Right.
And it's the... I like it. That's awesome.
God, there's been so many illusions, though, given that he could transform, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't trust that it's actually him, necessarily, you know? Because they were able to do an illusion on
That's
him.
true.
So it's probably not him, but even if it's not, that's still interesting because there's a reason why they would transform here then.
Right.
Because they wanted to manipulate him.
The fact that he was walking is interesting.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Y'all, being family with or friends with a superhero is rough.
Yeah.
But, like, oh my God, the twists this episode, the comedy this episode. I can see where season 2 kind of needed to kind of build up to stuff like this. Is that now we have a galactic conflict that the Viltrumites are constantly imperialistically and just completely and totally decimating planets.
Yep. Fucking Alan getting life support killed by that dude. Like
by Optimus Prime.
By Optimus Prime. Like that sucks, man.
That was
such a wonderful.
They did him dirty.
Bit of the episode. Yeah, they did him dirty.
Yeah.
And like, you know, he has this fight and all that stuff, and then they do the thing of, oh wait, he's still barely alive, and we're like, hell yes, our boy Alan. And then.
And I don't even know entirely why. If it's something because he's, you know,
he's the mole. So he, like, which doesn't necessarily make sense on the surface, given that he told Alan that there might be a mole. But it's hey, there's an obvious information leak, right? Because of what happened. So I'm going to cover it by being the one to send him on the mission to find the mole, which then puts me in the position of trust. And then, oh, hey, yeah, Alan ends up...
He immediately told somebody about it.
Right, exactly. Well, yeah, he immediately told somebody about it, yes. But, I mean, you know, it's like, one of our most important people is Alan, right? And so if, like, he tells this guy about, you know, Mark and all of that stuff, and then immediately the Viltrumites show up, right?
Right. What I think it is that he's trying to basically stall out the Viltrumites in that they don't just wipe out their entire alliance.
Sure.
By basically saying, hey, we won't grow in power. We'll let you
we'll
be
feed
unchecked. Yeah, we'll basically buy our lives.
With others, yeah.
With others, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And so Viltrumites aren't omnipotent in that they only have so many people that can go around to planets.
Because they did their whole culling thing.
Right, exactly. So they're in some ways a small force in the galaxy, but they're an incredibly unstoppable and potent one. But okay, cool. That's the galactic side of things.
Yep.
Rest in peace, Alan. That was a lot. But everybody's getting it on. Everybody's having relationships. Everybody's figuring things out. I love the robot and monster girl, you know, not relationship, but kind of figuring things out thing.
Yeah.
It's just cute. It's fun.
Yeah, like the ways that they get into everyone having their different ways that they approach things, I think is really cool. It makes things dynamic and like quirky and fun and all that stuff. Like, yes, what is this burger, you know, and all that. But then also duplicates thing, right? Because I was very much like, okay, come on, you know, like with the boss and everything, and like an immortal, what the fuck are you doing, my guy? That's not exactly a great way to lead.
One sentence.
Yeah,
it just clicked.
Yeah, it's like he's the only person who's died as much as me. Fuck. Like, okay, yeah.
Right. Who's going to be able to give therapy to someone who's died over and over and over and over again?
Like that's brutal.
I get it. I get it. And then contrasting that with Debbie, who's like, how can I go to a superhero meeting talking about, you know, dead spouses of, you know, stuff like that, and then it's the
worst thing happens.
My ex-husband is the one that brought about most of their, like, or at least, you know, some of them.
Yeah, right. It's the fact that she ran into one of the spouses of someone from the Guardians, right? That is a coincidence, but it's not a crazy.
It's not a crazy coincidence because Olga was also a spouse of one of the Guardians. So the idea that she didn't just refer, you know, Debbie, she referred also this guy probably, or she was referred by this guy.
Although
because they might be, you know.
Let's be real though. If she knows that one of the people that's there is also a partner of someone who is killed by Omni-Man. You know,
True.
like I don't think she would do that. But
all right, actually, that's a good point. Given the first name thing, she might have no idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. And
there's
so,
only so many superheroes too. Like.
Yes.
So.
Well, and also like, granted, this was something from the name that's just spouses of superheroes, not spouses of dead superheroes. Because I would understand that also being a support group, because especially with the kind of like world that this is, sometimes you could just get situations where someone with an enhancement ability goes up against something and it's not a strong enough enhancement, right? You know, and and so you're putting yourself like in danger, and then suddenly you're dead.
Yeah,
right?
your spine's broken and you're paralyzed for life. You may not be dead, but you know, it's you were put into a violent profession basically that you weren't really ready for, because maybe you faced the Atlanteans, you know, super monster they've got tied up, and you weren't invincible. So
exactly, and so even if you know it wasn't against the biggest of stomping
literal
blocks, basically that is
Omni-Man,
that could still totally happen. But like I like that was something that did happen. The fact that it went into the, hey, I'm going to try and develop a connection with you and all that stuff, and then it was specifically betrayed. Like, it's not the fact that he brought up the identity thing, right?
It's not, no.
Okay, you broke the rule, you shouldn't do that. But it's the fact that then after they did that too, you then immediately judged them. It's understandable that you would be all kinds of pissed at them, right? But you actually acted on that as opposed to, say, just being like, I need to leave. You know, right? Like,
I don't know how to handle this right now.
Yeah.
I need to go.
Yeah. So that is something where
fuck you in particular.
Right, exactly. And so Debbie, you shouldn't feel bad about if you do end up deciding, nah, fuck it, I'm gonna stay because I need this. I don't think she will. But I hope she does.
I hope she does too.
That guy, great. He got the support group for when he was immediately going through it in like the aftermath.
Yeah.
And now
it's been some time since then. So you know what, you can move on. Yeah.
Right. Or just find a different group. You know.
True.
But
yeah. Fuck.
Brutal.
I love the idea though that like, we've got so much of this season focusing on the emotional and mental well-being of all the primary characters, and a lot of them just don't have the means or tools to handle it.
Yep.
It's hard. Life's hard. In a lot of ways, sometimes the only thing you really can do is have another person to just commiserate with.
Right.
There's not much more to do. And so sometimes, let's go have sex, you know, go have a nice just a little bit of time
or
your
your subordinate at work, you know.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Just do what you can. You know, don't hurt anybody, of course, you know.
Right.
But,
and I that was kind of funny that was brought up with the Amber of like you're not gonna like accidentally crush me though, right? If you get excited, it's like no, never.
I would never do that.
Okay, but like just I'll start on top.
I'll start on top. Yeah.
It's like that totally makes sense, right?
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, also it's probably the other thing that's just kind of weird. If you think about the skin toughness, right? Isn't his dick then essentially always hard?
Well, no. So, okay, there's a difference between toughness and
hardness
and elasticity, right?
Sure.
You know, so like just because his skin won't get pierced with something doesn't mean that like it can't be like pressed in, you know?
Totally pressed in, but the idea that like, he would be immune to slashing damage, basically.
Right.
Like, or piercing. But the idea that, like, she's not going to be able to resist the bludgeoning damage, if that makes sense.
No, right. Theoretically, if you had someone that was perfectly immune to bludgeoning damage, right, then it would kind of, their skin just wouldn't move at all. Right. You know, like.
Right. Which is the thing that when you, depending on whether he's cut or not, there would be almost the resistance point, you know, that would create some really like potentially like intense friction if he didn't like get proper lubricant.
Oh, sure. To say nothing of, you know, well, anyways, that's, I'm sure if there's support groups and things like that, there would also be specifically sex ed for sex with supers, right? Like, you know,
I don't know. We got secret identities in this world.
No. But the thing is, it doesn't have to be like there's sex ed that supers could have in an anonymous way.
Oh, no,
but
totally.
then also if you're going to have sex with a super, here are things to keep in mind. What are their power? What's their power? What's all this stuff, right?
Yeah.
And
that's totally not a thing in this world. Absolutely not. That's absolutely 100% not a thing. No, I think if anything, I just find it really funny that we have this finally brought up here, and yet, Nolan, had sex.
Yep.
With Debbie.
Right, and Debbie's alive.
Debbie's completely fine.
Now, granted, Nolan is like an ancient soldier and all that stuff, so any of his Viltrumite abilities, he probably knows exactly how to, whatever.
Use them and all
maybe there's even some bit in your brain that you can just flip to where it's and now I will act like a human,
Oh, I think actually what it also ties into is the idea that Mark specifically is scared of his own power. He's
Yes,
scared
absolutely.
and that's where they're tying things in with Robot, basically, is that there's a element of fear being the primary villain of this season. There is no current main antagonist, even with Angstrom Levy being a thing out
Which
there.
I'm glad that he wasn't in this episode. I thought he was going to with
I
mysterious knock at the door or whatever.
I like that he's kind of being pushed aside. He's not
the main focus of this season. He's going to serve his purpose and all that stuff.
Yeah, he's going to have his point of antagonistic,
help move the plot when he needs to.
Yeah. But the idea that fear is the main antagonist feels really good, in that Mark's fear is that he could become his father.
Right.
And so he's doing everything he can to do the exact opposite of what his dad would do.
Right.
In a very coming of age
Yeah.
way. But the idea of strength and his potential subconscious power, or the idea of loss of control of his strength, feels very apropos.
I was actually wondering for a sec, which now it totally makes sense, because I feel like I'm getting a better vibe for exactly what kinds of content this show will have.
Sure.
I was wondering if he would actually end up having trouble having sex.
Right.
Because with not that he would actually hurt Amber, maybe even physically he'll be just fine about it, but the fact that Amber brought it up, and it's like, oh, she's worried about it, and that is something that he would worry about.
Right. And
then suddenly he's not able to actually focus and enjoy
block.
it.
Yeah, exactly.
And so then he's basically subconsciously holding himself back or whatever, right?
Well, I think he was definitely doing that for sure. I just think that it's a thing of where it made things maybe somewhat uncomfortable.
Right. And they're gonna figure things out.
Yeah, they're gonna figure things out. That's all about having,
a
sexual partner anyway. That's
right.
a whole part of the process.
Yep.
So cool stuff. But hey, Dad, or some kind of Nualzadon or whatever in an illusion. That's true.
He walked, and that feels a bit odd, because Omni-Man almost yes, he would walk sometimes.
Well,
but
he spent a lot of time as a human. He would
did.
walk. He would walk.
That's true.
Everywhere.
That's true.
So in a lot of ways, he spent more time probably in the last 20 years walking than he did flying.
And there's a very decent possibility that he's wanting to keep his identity as a Viltrumite kind of secret a little bit. To keep word of him being here from spreading, right? Because when I think about what his purpose would be for being here, yes, he flew away and left, right? But the fact that he didn't go back to Viltrum because, okay, I abandoned my post. It's maybe not safe for me back there. Or in fact, it's definitely not safe for me back there.
Yeah.
Given how, they did the culling and all that stuff, right?
Right.
That he's like, okay, well, I need to figure things out a bit. Also, I would like to be able to get Mark away from that planet, right? Because,
it's being watched by the Viltrumites.
It's being watched by the Viltrumites now. So I need to find a place where I can lay low, get Mark here as well.
Right.
Cool. There are people that, I go to a planet that I've previously, conquered for the Viltrumites or something like that.
Well, that's actually the thing I find really interesting, is that they didn't basically seem to be destroyed in any sense of it.
Well, I think this might be something where it's a planet that he has long since conquered, and because it's
But then he wiped out everybody.
No, because it's not wiping out everybody. It's you will now
become slave labor. Or
something. Yeah, you'll serve us basically.
But then then another Viltrumite would be here to manage this place when he then moves on to Earth.
Well, potentially, but maybe it's just maybe how vicious they are. It's the threat of we'll come back if you don't.
Oh,
you know, is enough.
They
and
check
so then,
in every
right, and that's how they're able to have like this spanning organization when there's so few of them.
Sure.
And so this is one of the planets in his management, and so he just comes back here and he's like, okay, I'm just laying low here.
But then it doesn't make sense to me because then it's the distance, the amount of time basically that it took to get here. Unless the guy was completely lying about that, this feels more like not under his management at all. Because then people would come back here to look and stuff. This feels like a backwater. He knows nobody will come here to this planet.
Gotcha.
These people maybe are physically useless to the Viltrumites. They've already ruled this one off as they'll never achieve, like any kind of crazy level of technology or something.
Here's another crazy way to think about it. So, and this might be a bit much, but if the trip takes 6 standard days, right? And we have to question everything that the Ant-Man, basically said, right?
Yeah.
But if the trip takes 6 standard days and he's like, it was half of my life, or some portion of his life, maybe they're just very short-lived.
Yeah.
And so after Nolan came to Earth and ended up having a kid, which is in and of itself something that Viltrumites aren't supposed to do, maybe, or at least not with other races, maybe then he's like, okay, I need a retirement home or something, And so he goes and he does his thing here, right?
God.
And they're so short-lived that now it's been like 100 generations since then, and he's their immortal, God Emperor that visits every once in a while, right? And now he's just here to visit, and they're like, "Oh yes, wonderful," right? Like
he just showed up, and they were like, "Yes," and he's like, "That was easy," and then
right. Now, do I think that that's actually what it is? No, I think the 6-day percentage of life thing, I don't think that's actually what it is. But it could be, and that would be really funny.
That would be really funny. They do a lot of fun stuff with time in this show, just with what they did in season 1 as well. So, I want it to be Nolan.
Yeah, I hope so too.
I have some sussy vibes. So here's the crazy amount of things plot-wise that it could be. That lays it out to be something potentially different. Well, one, they can create illusions of themselves.
Right. So that in and of itself
is something there.
Right.
Also, the idea that this bug being would know that this specific superhero cartoon character is actually something important to him.
That's also a bit odd.
Well, it's very odd. One, you could have gotten that if this was Nolan, that he knows that. But two, it's
not going to withstand close inspection.
It's not going to withstand close inspection.
They have a conversation. He's like, okay, clearly you're not my dad.
Right.
But
so
something also that's important to know is that given that Mark threw around the alien that came to get him when he was disguised as the dog, that means that it's not just an illusion, because otherwise he would have been able to tell.
Well, no, it's a full transformation.
Right, exactly.
Either way.
Yeah.
But my thing was that they brought up other universes. So this could be an Angstrom-Levy plot specifically.
Right.
In that Angstrom has basically convinced them that they need to actually do this in order to bring Mark here.
Sure.
So that he can then basically entreat Mark to then
and
talk
Angstrom,
about whatever his total plan is and stuff.
Right. And Angstrom would be the kind of person that would actually have the know-how to
set up all this stuff.
To set up the stuff of like, yes, I'm going to have Omni-Man be the one that's here and all of that stuff.
Right.
Like, he could have just he fills them in and it's like, all right, here's what I want you to do.
I've talked
to this person. And
I've talked to Marks from across other dimensions. In fact, that was one of the things that they specifically showed in the previously of this episode was Angstrom talking to a Mark from another dimension.
And that's one of the things that I'm really interested to see, because we know that his motivation is to kill Invincible, right? But and that very much feels like it comes from the madness of remembering all the terrible things that Mark did from the other timelines, because the brains are all mishmashed, right?
Right.
But if this is Angstrom, this is a very, methodical kind of plan, right? Like there's a lot of moving parts to it and stuff. So that's a level of coherent thought that might make their interactions a bit more than just, I want to kill you.
Oh, I definitely agree. I think it's not going to be as simple as I want to kill you. It's I need to talk with you. I need to basically set you up for an even bigger trap.
Right.
Or something that is...
Or get your help, because when I say I want to kill Invincible, it's, I want to kill all the other, and I want to kill all the Invincibles, and you might actually help me towards that end or something.
Or just the threat of, I can at a snap, I can bring all the Invincibles, all the Nolans,
right
anywhere
here.
I want.
Yeah.
And
I could
you
fuck
cannot
this universe
stop me
completely.
Right. I'm not doing that because, I'm not a madman, see? I'm clearly...
Right. Although I guess he does have the limitation of it has to be in the same place in the other thing. So
who cares?
Yeah, he could it might take a little bit, but he'd definitely be able to get them there.
He could never be stopped unless someone physically grabbed his leg as he was about to go through the portal,
Right.
Like
Omni-Man does the clap thing to send a sound wave through that, scrambles his head. Yeah.
Right, but if he's constantly hopping in and out and stuff, they can't follow that. You can't go into another dimension to chase him down.
Yep.
Also, he could do the thing of like, here's the portal. Do you want to use it? Cool.
Right.
And then he just walks back through the portal, opens up another one, closes it. How long can he hold the portals open? Who knows?
Who knows? Yeah, and also, just from a mechanic standpoint, even though we have a very straightforward way in which this could not be Omni-Man, right? Like several, just the race of the aliens with their powers, aside.
So many things, yeah.
I hope this is Omni-Man because
I hope
also
it is too.
This
There's
is
so
such
many
a
cool
this
story
is such
things
a
that could
good
happen.
cliffhanger.
Yeah.
And I don't want it to be backpedaled.
I agree. I agree.
Like
but the thing is, we literally have like
all the ways
that it could be backpedaled on.
Yeah.
So if anything, I want Mark to process as if it's Nolan at the very least for a good amount of time before we get it undercut in some way.
Right.
But that being said, it's a really cool cliffhanger.
Yes.
And I want to watch the next episode.
Yeah.
But y'all, thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the links up in the doobly-doo up here. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and any level of support there gets you access to our Discord, where you can chat with us in the community there about this show, about other shows in general, and also be sure to check out our Twitch channel. See if any of that interests you. We'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.